And Kelly, I think you're right there. Absolutely. Thank you. Former Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron joins me now. Daniel, I bet you guys in Kentucky are happy with the logo rollback, aren't you?
Stuart, we are excited about the rollback. This is a great day for America. Uncle Herschel's back on the logo. College football season week 1 is here. This is fantastic news. Look, I'm the CEO of 1792 Exchange, and what we saw from Cracker Barrel really was a disastrous decision that did not take into account its customers. And whether it's this restaurant or a multitude of restaurants, they've got to be concerned and focused primarily on the customer experience. Kentucky, we are the 6th largest state when it comes to Cracker Barrels that exist in our state. So this is a win for everyday Americans that want to go into Cracker Barrel, enjoy a meal. And my message to Cracker Barrel is keep your hands off the mama's pancake breakfast, because that's an important thing that all Americans agree on. And I'm hopeful that we'll continue to see hopeful good decisions out of Cracker Barrel.
I just wish they'd open up in New York City, but that's the chances of that are slim and none, I think.
Well, look, Stuart, look, they obviously we're celebrating their response on the logo, but there's still a multitude of things that Cracker Barrel is doing, and dare I say, you know, they're in bed with the Human Rights Campaign on a host of issues. I want to see them roll back from that as well and get out of the woke ideology minefield that exists right now and just focus on making a good product there at Cracker Barrel.
Let me move on to this. The mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson, he dodged questions about policing in Chicago. Watch this.
Do you believe that the streets of Chicago would be safer if there were more uniformed police officers on the streets of Chicago?
I believe the city of Chicago and cities across America would be safer if we actually had, you know, affordable housing. Look,
okay,
I'm not saying that
that's not the question I asked.
I don't believe that we should narrow it down to just police officers, Joe, is what I'm saying. That is an antiquated approach.
That sounded like a dodge to me. But Daniel, why would Chicago, that's a city with an astronomical murder rate, why would they turn down more police or more help in law enforcement?
Well, it doesn't sound like they have the sense, or the mayor doesn't have the sense of a billy goat. At the end of the day, of course, the right answer is that you want more law enforcement in your communities to protect your citizens. That's one of the major roles and responsibilities of government, is to protect our citizens. The mayor, obviously, of Chicago does not understand that. It's unfortunate, but I'm hopeful that President Trump is doing the smart thing, whether it's D.C. or other states, helping and doubling down on law enforcement's response to ensure that our citizens are safe in communities all across our country.
Daniel, it was a pleasure having you on the show. Do not be a stranger, and I'll meet you.
I will not.
I'll meet you in a Cracker Barrel whenever they open in New York City. Okay.
Sounds like a deal. I'm ready for it, my friend.
Yes, sir. Thanks very much indeed.